come with us when we drove to Tilburg, Netherlands last year. So you have to get to Calais an hour before your ferry. So we got there quite early, sat about for an hour, got onto the ferry. I couldn't believe how busy it was, to be honest. For September, it was absolutely rammed. And then, I had to get coffee while I was on the boat because I was starting to feel really tired. And then my hubby were pulling into Calais, so I quickly went to the bog. And then before you know it, we was on the French motorways. I think we had just over 3 hours to get to Tilburg. Around this part near Antwerp, we had a bit of traffic, but it wasn't too bad. Then pulled up to our spot for the night in this park where we were staying in the van. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all, this little spot. Started walking down to the Tilburg city centre at this point. A few bikes about. They love it in Holland, don't they, the old bikes. And then, this seemed to be the bit of the city centre. Seemed alright. Found a little coffee shop, went in there, had a quick smoke. And then we went to this bar afterwards, sat down, I ordered this beer. I can't remember what it was, some sort of craft beer, quite nice. We saw there was nachos on the menu, opted for them. They absolutely hit the spot, as you can imagine. Yeah, man, they were banging. We then went to a supermarket just to get a few bits for the van, like to have for dinner. I love a foreign supermarket. I don't know why, I just find it so interesting seeing what, different sort of foods and everything else they have. We then went to another coffee shop. I got a honey and ginger tea. Chloe got peppermint tea. Then we went back to the van, chilled out, had another smoke, done a bit of food. It got cold in the evening, so we had another hot drink to sit there and warm us up. And then, that was it. Went to bed, woke up the next day, had a coffee, walked around. I like the architecture in Tilburg. I think it's really cool. Some of it reminds me a bit like of a 70s London council housey sort of bit. Like, I don't know why, this sort of stuff. I just find it really cool. Went back, had a shower, and then, had a little look around the park where we stayed in. Tried to get into that thing, we couldn't get in, so we jumped in the van, drove to Germany. That's it, in a bit.